Hey everybody, it's Sarah, and I wanted to show you today how to set up your website and start a page for your paint parties using the PayPal button option for your parties. And so what I'm going to be doing is I'll walk you through setting up a blank page. I'm going to be using Wix, but this is probably applicable to any website that you have. The PayPal button is brought in using HTML code. If you're using any sort of drag and drop website like Wix or GoDaddy or Weebly, there's going to be an option for you to add an HTML code for that. So it shouldn't be too difficult or too different on any other website provider. So what I'm going to do here is I have this one posted. And I'm just going to go down and I'm going to add another one from start to finish so that I can show you guys how to do it. So the first thing that you want to do is you want to set up your party. So what I've done is I created a page here and I just have DIY party. So I go over here and I add a page and I get my pages menu, and so I'm under DIY party. And so you're going to do that on whatever website hosting you use. And what I did is I just added a slideshow so that I could find a way to, I wanted to add multiple photos to it. You could just add individual photos if you want, but I find that a slideshow kind of works best because then people are able to just flip through. So what I did is I went here, and this slideshow is already like it's preset for like an event or something. So then I just go through and I delete all the information that I don't want, which I don't want this RSVP, and I'm just going to take out all the elements that I don't want, which is going to be this box. Oh wait, hold on, I didn't mean to do that. Undo. I don't really want this container box in here, so I'm going to delete that container box. Where did I put it? Delete. I'm going to delete the container box. Okay, let's just change our image here. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in my designs, okay? So I've got this Grateful and Blessed, and then I'm going to go through and change my slides. So on my first slide I have Grateful and Blessed, and then on my second slide I'm going to get rid of this information, and I'll bring over this picture, and then I'm just going to change the image, and I'll go Adventure Awaits. So these are going to be the two sign options that I'm going to do for this party. And I'm going to go to Manage Slides, and I'm just going to take out the third slide because just for this example, we're just going to have a 2-option party. Nope, I don't want to rename it. I want to delete it. Okay, so now I've got 2 slides in here. I'm going to move it down on my page. I'm going to move the entire slideshow down because this is going to be my second party. All right, so you're going to create your slideshow, okay? Or add your photos, whatever you want to do. Then I'm going to add some text here, and you guys you're going to have the same options. It might be a little bit different, but just, follow along for the basic idea. So I'm going to do paint party 4/23. That's probably not our actual date or anything, but like I said, this is just an example, okay? I'm going to stretch that out. I'm going to put it here. You can go in and change the text, whatever you need to do. Okay, now these are our 2 options that we're going to have for the party. Now I'm going to go over to PayPal, and I'm going to create a PayPal button. So I'm going to go up here. I'm going to go over to PayPal. And when you go into PayPal, you're going to go under Tools. And if it doesn't show up right here under your buttons, you're going to go All Tools, and you're going to search for it that way. Because I use PayPal buttons often, I have it comes up under this Tools option. I'm going to go PayPal buttons, and then I'm going to go over here to create a new button. Okay, I'm going to click that to create. Okay, choose a button type. You're going to do a Buy Now button. Okay, and then right here you're going to say item name. That's going to be Paint Party 4/23. And then for the price, right here where it says Need Multiple Prices, you're going to click that. And then it's going to tell you, leave this price field blank. Instead, use the Customize button and add a drop-down, okay? So we are going to go over here, and we're going to go into this Customize button. So we're going to do Add a drop-down menu with prices. Okay, so we're going to put here, we're going to do Design Options. And then for our first sign, we're going to say 12 by 12 adventure awaits with frame. All right, and we're going to list that. Say we'll do $35 for that. Okay, then we're going to go here and do 12 by 12, grateful and blessed with frame, 35. Okay, now say you wanted to add one more option that was going to be personal, let's just say last name sign, last name 12 by 12, and we'll say with frame, and we're going to make that 45. Okay, then what you're going to do is you want to add a text field so that they'll be able to put their last name in there. They need a place to be able to add their personalization. So you're going to do text field, and you can see a preview up here of what they're going to be looking at, okay? And then I'm going to hit done right here so it'll put everything in there. Okay, so now you've got your 3 options in here. Now for your text field, you don't want it to say title, you want it to say add your last name below. Okay, add your last name below. You could change it to something like personalization, add your last name and established date, you know, whatever it needs to say. You have 30 characters, I think, so that you'll be able to do that, okay? Then we're not doing shipping, so you can just hit 0 for that or leave that blank. Depending on your state, you're going to have to do your tax rate. So I think mine is 7.25 or something. I don't know. I'll go back and look at that. But anyway, if you are depending on your state, so some states require that you do add sales tax because they're leaving with a finished product. Some states do not charge sales tax because it's a class and there's no taxes on classes. So you need to double check with your state and check the requirements for that. But just, you know, that's going to be individual to your state. Don't mess with merchant account or anything. Just use, you know, I think this is to set up a specific merchant account. Let me see. PayPal links your merchant ID. PayPal links your merchant ID to your primary email address, so it isn't visible to spammers. And then the other one links it directly to it puts your email address within the button. So you're going to do merchant ID. If you don't have a merchant ID, I think that they assign you one or something like that. Step 2, if you want to track your inventory and see, that way you can book, you can say you only have 20 seats available, okay? You can do track inventory. You can put what you have, and then you can put 20, you know, you can put 20 right here, and then they're going to shoot you a message when it gets to a certain number. That way you're not overselling. So if you're doing a party with a limited number of seats, you're going to want to use this track inventory option. And then down here it says, can customers buy an item when it's sold out? No, don't let customers buy the item. Take customers to a specific page. So what you wanted to do is say that the party was sold out. You could direct them to another page that said, we're sorry you missed this party, but here's a date of our upcoming parties. So you create a new website or new web page that would direct people to that. Okay. I'm not going to do all that right now. I'm not going to do this track inventory and all that stuff right now because I simply am just showing basics. But if that was something that you wanted to do, go through and set up track inventory. You can do custom options where they can put more than one item in their cart. Can your customer add special messages to you? Yes, I would have that turned on. That way, if they had something extra that they wanted to tell you, such as, you know, the line only let me put the Smith family established, you know, 1990, but I also wanted to put this on the sign. Can you do this? Etc. You can do a certain URL. You can take them to something like a Google Calendar to let them put that date on their Google Calendar. So you could set that up. This is advanced now, everybody. So these are advanced steps for you. If you don't want to do any of this, then just select no, you know, no custom features. Thank you. Anyway, but those are, you have a lot of options here within the PayPal button creator. So anyway, let's go ahead and we'll just create our button and then I'll show you what happens next. So it's going to create a button. It's going to create a code here. So this is your HTML code. So you're going to grab this code. Oop, hang on, let me grab it all. And then you're going to select the code. And then you are just going to simply go back to your website and you're going to put the code in. So what we do here on Wix is that we add an HTML box. And so that's under More, and you're going to hit HTML code. And I'm going to move the code box over. Actually, I'll enter the code right here. So enter code, copy, paste. Oh, that's not it. Hold on. Hang on, it didn't generate my code. All right, right click, copy, and then I'm going to go back to Wix and I'm going to hit paste, and that's my code. Okay, and then we can move this box down here. Nope, hang on guys, here we go. All right, we're going to move that right under there, and then I make this a little bit bigger so that they can just see it doesn't have a scroll on there. And then line that up, and as you can see, when we hit publish, Paint Party, we've got our slideshow in there, we've got our 2 options. Because I have a 3rd option here, I didn't put that one in, but what you could do is just put that, add another slide showing your personalized sign, like I did on this one, where you have the 3 options. Let me see, where I had this one, which was the personalized option, I had the personalization button. You can do that down here also. Like I just have the 2 pictures in here right now, but you could just add your 3rd picture showing a personalized sign, and you guys could do a mock-up if you need to, and you have my video on doing mock-ups, so that would be good. Then all you do is go publish, and this is on Wix. Your website's going to be a little bit different. And then what I do after I publish is I switch over to mobile view, and I just make sure that it's able to be seen on mobile view. So when you scroll to this party up here, you can see that it's easy to be, the photo is easily read in mobile view, but in this one it's not. So what I do is I go settings and then reset image proportions, and that way it's easier to be seen. Okay. Oh, I still have that light box over it. Hang on, let me delete that. There we go. Okay. All right, guys, and then I'm just going to save. I'm going to make sure that my PayPal button is there on mobile, and it is. And then I'm just going to save that and then hit publish again, and we are good to go. So I hope that helps you use the PayPal buttons for your website and makes it easier for you to set up your parties. So have a good day.